We think that this is a case of profit over people and planet. And it's such a crushing example of how these big fossil fuel projects are above the law. Ffos-y-Fran is a huge open cast coal mine in Merthyr Tydfil, South Wales. After operating for 15 years, planning permission ran out in September 2022, but since then has been operating illegally, so it just carried on coal mining. The local council, first of all, denied that it was happening. Later, was forced to admit that it was mining illegally. But at both these points said that they weren't going to do anything about it. They weren't going to take any action to stop it. We don't know to what degree, whether it's collusion, whether it's just incompetence, but whatever it is, the local council has failed local residents.
One, two, three, four. Becca says no coal, no more.
16 years this mine has been operating and it's caused us no end of havoc, noise, dust, general nuisance all told. We couldn't wait until September for them to stop mining. That was their end date. They carried on mining.
Those local residents have been ignored. They've been gaslit. We know that the local council could issue a stop notice. We know that the Welsh Government could issue a stop notice. And we know that both of those have chosen not to do it. But what we don't know is why. What we do know is that back in September 2022, the mining operator, the coal mining company, Merthyr South Wales Limited, in their application for an extension, they wrote that if they don't get this extension, they don't have the funds required to restore the coal mine area, that they promised to do so and they're legally obligated to do so. They have totally failed to prepare their workers to transition into other industries. And we've seen this happen in the past. For the last 10 years of coal mining in South Wales, the landscape is littered with unrestored coal mines. So what we want to happen is an end to this coal mining. What we also want to see is the Welsh Government enrolling all of the mine workers in their universal basic income pilot to allow those workers to transition to green industries. And we want them to promise it will never happen again. And the only way that it will never happen again is if the Welsh Government step up to their climate policies and say there will never be another coal mine on Welsh soil again.